A business can be anything from a small corner store to a multinational corporation and can operate in a variety of sectors including manufacturing, retail, finance, and more. We can classify businesses according to size, such as a small business like cafe, or medium business like a gym with multiple locations, and large businesses such as national grocery stores. In today's video, we're going to be talking about the characteristics of small, medium, and large businesses. The simplest way to do this would be to look at the characteristics from a few different perspectives, such as business types, number of employees, ownership type, legal structure, decision-making, financials, and market share. Characteristic of small business would include less than 20 employees. Ownership type would be owner-operated. Legal structure may include sole trader or partnership, and often comprising of small or localized market share. In small business, all decisions and liabilities are carried by the business owner. For example, a small business like a local cafe would have one or a few owners who share all decision-making, as well as responsibility for the cafe's day-to-day operation. The cafe is not likely to have large staff numbers, with multiple chefs or cooks, and due to their location may only serve the immediate market around them. If the business does well, the owners of the business can retain all profits, or invest it how they like. However, if the business fails, liabilities and creditors are likely to follow the business owner till all outstanding money has been recovered. Characteristic of medium business would include 20 to 199 employees, with CEO and management teams working on behalf of the business owners. As business transition from small to medium in size, they set themselves up as partnerships, private company, or public company, allowing them to raise large amounts of capital by taking on more partners or issuing more shares. Ownership type would be business partners in a partnership or shareholders in a company, with the majority shareholder being the owner of the business. Some medium-sized business may also be legally structured as partnership, often holding a larger market share due to multiple locations in a geographic region, and have the ability to take on more debt, as the financial risk is spread amongst more business partners. For example, a medium-sized business like a gym with multiple locations is likely to have more staff as they would be spread across multiple locations, working in shifts across the business. Chances are as the gym expands into new locations, the owners of the business would set up a new business structure and become a private company in order to raise the capital required to grow their business across the city. If the gym's legal structure is set up as a company, then their liabilities will be limited, meaning if the business fails, the creditors can't recoup their money from the business owner's private assets. Being a company also provides the owners with the additional advantage of being able to raise funds through selling shares in the business, allowing them to grow more rapidly by opening more stores and thereby gaining more market share. The true owner of any company is the majority shareholder, though the board of directors, who are elected by the shareholders, run the business activities on a day-to-day basis, with the CEO often appointed by the board of directors to oversee and lead the company. For example, Apple Inc. is owned by three main institutional investors, Vanguard Group, BlackRock Inc., and Berkshire Hathaway. However, their CEO is Tim Cook, who has been the chief executive officer of Apple Inc. since 2011. In general, small to medium-sized businesses are nimbler, as the owner and founder of the business tends to work directly in the business, allowing for faster decision-making. However, lack of funding and limited workforce power can reduce a small to medium-sized business impact on the overall market. Characteristic of large business would include more than 200 employees, with CEO and management teams working on behalf of owners of the business. Ownership type would once more be the shareholders, and the legal structure most likely to be a private company or a public company, often holding a dominant market share. Once more, larger businesses are also financially able to raise large amounts of capital by issuing more shares or taking on more debt by borrowing from banks and other financial institutions. For example, large business such as national grocery stores would have a large market coverage as they are located in multiple locations across multiple cities in a country. Being as large as they are, they would need a lot of employees in their stores working across multiple shifts, with some stores running 24 hours a day to keep up with customer demand. Large organizations tend to have robust corporate structure consisting of various departments that contribute to the company's overall mission and goals. Private company or a public listed company allows them to access larger pools of funds to build their business, though there can be greater pressures to keep shareholders happy by increasing or maintaining revenue and providing healthy return on investment for their shareholders. Larger businesses tend to be more complicated due to their size, and the impact of decisions made at the management level can take time to filter down. As such, large businesses often have a hierarchical structure with a clear chain of command and decision-making authority to help ensure efficiency and coordination within the organization. In summary, the characteristic of the business is influenced by the size of the business, and we can look at a range of factors as we have for this video to identify the differences, as well as compare businesses of different size. Overall, businesses are an important part of our economy, providing jobs, goods, and services that help to drive economic growth. As such, it's important for us to understand them. Thanks for watching, and please let us know in the comments if you have any questions about the characteristics of businesses.